Hey, good morning. This is Tim Squires coming at you from one of my favorite places, the back porch, and just chilling out. You might see I'm still in my jammy pants. Actually, those are the Muppets, and that's one of uh, my favorite things to sit around in. Let me see if I can get my light better here for you. It's either way in my eyes or way not. Anyway, today I wanted to talk to you about a success formula that I've been seeing over and over again. And this formula is, like I said, I see it everywhere, and it just makes really a lot of sense to me. And this is the secret of success is three things. It's be, do, have. Now, if you were like me, you were raised without having anything, and so our thought process usually is that if I want to be wealthy, I've got to have a bunch of money. If I wanted to be a millionaire, I've got to have $1 million. And then if I have $1 million, and then I can do the things that millionaires do, and then I'll be a millionaire. and it's kind of backwards. Believe it or not, it's a backwards thought process. In order to have what you want to have, you've got to start off. And maybe it's a good thing we think more of the planting and sowing and reaping type thing that I've been talking about, because it helps you to understand the process. In order to have, before you can have, you must be. You must become who you want to be. That's how you attract things to you. It's not necessarily the law of attraction. I mean, it is, but if that term bothers you, then just think of it this way. You can't, well, let's say, for example, if you were thinking of some profession out there you wanted to be, you don't just go up there and open a, let's say you want to be a chiropractor. You don't first get you an office and then um, get your knowledge, go to school and stuff like that. That's backwards thinking. But yet when we talk about wealth and we talk about becoming successful, that's exactly what we do. We think we have to have the position first, and then the stuff comes to us. If we think logically, that's backwards. So first in your mind, you must be who you want to be, and this is something that you've got to do. First, you discover what that is. If you look at rich people, especially children of rich people, children of rich people grow up because they already know the things that they need to know to become wealthy. And if you and I don't know those things, then we've got to find out what that is and what it's like to be. So you be first. That means you have to have a successful mentality. You've got to stop considering the poverty. Don't think about lack. Don't even consider it, but you think about what it would be like not to have to worry about money. You focus yourself on who you want to be. Just like the chiropractor, before he becomes a chiropractor, he has to go to school. Any profession has to go to school, has to study, has to um, become first, and then the chiropractor or professional opens up the doors of his shop, and then he begins to do, and then that's when he has. It's the same thing for success and a wealthy mindset. You have to become, study what it's like uh, to be like Donald Trump or some of the more wealthy. Donald Trump's in my mind because he just, as I'm recording this, he just announced the fact that he's running for president, so he's kind of on my mind. But if you want to be wealthy, you've got to find out what it means to be wealthy. And you know that wealthy people just don't have it dumped on them. You've got to know that. And so they do the things, they study the things that they need to study to become wealthy, just like a person who's going to become a scientist or a doctor or a lawyer or any other profession. You first have to study it, and then you be it, be, and then you do the things that, once you in your mind, you start thinking in those terms, and then you will begin to do the things that wealthy people do, and you begin to think that way, and then eventually you will have what wealthy people have because it comes to you. It's like I said, it's like planting. You first got to prepare the soil and plant the seed. You don't walk out one day and there's corn where there was just ground the day before. Things have to happen in an order. And this is the order of success. First, you be, think about who it is and who it is that you want to become, study it, learn about it, do it, and then you will have the success that comes with it. So don't be like so many people and do it backwards and think that you have to have first. It is totally backwards. Be, do, have. And I would really appreciate it if you join up with me. Let's help me. Why don't you join arms with me? Let's link up together and change the thinking process of uh, of the world today. The world is thinking backwards, and it's up to you and me to help people think rightly. So let's link up together, and any comments that you have, put them below, and we'll talk to you later. Have an awesome, awesome day.